Over the years, we have managed to uncover answers to numerous questions about our planet through various archaeological findings. However, archaeology has not always followed a straightforward path, as certain discoveries have sparked significant controversies surrounding their authenticity and the methods used in their excavation. Join us as we delve into some of the most contentious archaeological findings and the factors that stirred debates among scholars and the public alike. Here are the top 5 archaeological findings that will surprise you. Starting with number 5, Infant Buddha. In 2018, 2 filmmakers, Leon Deschamps and Shane Thompson, embarked on a documentary project centered around the French exploration of Australia. Their journey began with the use of metal detectors in the pristine Shark Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in remote Western Australia. To their astonishment, the detectors signaled the presence of an exceedingly rare Ming Dynasty Buddha statue. This discovery stirred up considerable controversy, with some dismissing it as an elaborate hoax, while others questioned how a Ming-era artifact ended up in Australia. This Buddha statue was no ordinary relic. It was a diminutive representation of a baby Buddha. Determining the authenticity of this find proved to be a meticulous task, requiring the expertise of scholars and archaeologists. Eventually, the authenticity of the statue was confirmed, but this only gave rise to a new, perplexing question. How did this statue find its way to this remote location? According to experts, this bronze Buddha, standing at a mere 15 centimeters in height and weighing 1 kilogram, originated in China centuries ago. They proposed a groundbreaking theory that this statue might rewrite history. They posited that it likely belonged to Ming Dynasty explorers who visited Australia many centuries ago. The statue is believed to date back to the Ming period, spanning from 1368 AD to 1644 AD, and experts suggest it was buried for approximately 150 years before being unearthed by the filmmakers. However, despite the evidence supporting this narrative, skepticism abounds. While the statue is indeed ancient, some argue that its age doesn't necessarily align with when it arrived in Australia. Additionally, doubts persist about whether the Chinese treasure fleet ever ventured into the Gascoyne area of Western Australia. A more skeptical perspective posits that the statue might have been deposited by Chinese pearlers or fishermen during the 1870s as part of a hoax. It becomes evident that further excavation and research at the site are essential to uncover the true origin and journey of this enigmatic Buddha statue. Number 4. The Pharaoh's enigmatic medallion. This discovery revolves around Pharaoh Akhenaten, one of the most renowned and contentious rulers among all the pharaohs in history. While he is widely recognized, he remains controversial for various reasons. For those unfamiliar with him, Akhenaten is best known as the father of Tutankhamun and the husband of the unconventional Queen Nefertiti. Before delving into Pharaoh Akhenaten's mysterious medallion, let's briefly explore why he stands out in history. Akhenaten's physical appearance was highly unusual for an Egyptian pharaoh. He possessed distinctively feminine features, notably pronounced hips, a departure from the traditional male physique expected of a ruler. Adding to his distinctiveness, Akhenaten had an elongated skull, a pronounced chin, and a distinctive nose. Observing his image, one might even say it appears otherworldly. However, the focus here isn't solely on his appearance, but rather on an intriguing artifact he possessed. The most contentious item associated with Akhenaten is his medallion. This artifact portrays what seems to be a flying saucer-like craft, resembling a futuristic flying vehicle. At the top of the medallion, there is an image resembling an alien, often likened to the classic depiction of a gray extraterrestrial. It's easy to see why this medallion has sparked controversy and speculation. Some individuals speculate that this ancient medallion could provide evidence of extraterrestrial influence or rule over ancient Egypt. However, it's unclear whether the people of ancient Egypt were aware of such extraterrestrial beings. The medallion itself exists only in photographs and remains a subject of intrigue and debate among those interested in ancient history and the possibility of otherworldly connections. Number 3. Animal evolution. Have you ever pondered not only the origins of humanity but also the fascinating evolution of animals? Life has been a part of Earth's history for a staggering 4.5 billion years, but for the majority of that time, it was primarily dominated by bacteria. Our knowledge of evolutionary events that occurred hundreds of millions of years ago largely relies on fossils, particularly those of familiar creatures like shells, exoskeletons, and bones. Which organisms produced while alive? These hard remnants have been around for over 500 million years. However, the intriguing part is the abrupt emergence of animals with such hard parts, indicating a prior period during which early soft-bodied animals, devoid of these structures, evolved from simpler life forms. Regrettably, understanding the precise timing and nature of these ancient evolutionary events remains challenging due to the scarcity of fossil evidence. Nonetheless, there is a widely accepted theory that suggests sponges occupy the most basic position on the animal evolutionary tree and may have been among the first animals to exist. You might be surprised to learn that sponges indeed classify as animals. They rely on oxygen and feed by drawing in water containing organic matter through their bodies. This suggests that sponges might have thrived as far back as 100 million years ago. The reason we lack concrete fossil evidence of sponges from that distant era is their absence of hard parts like shells or bones. Consequently, when scientists have come across potential signs of ancient sponges in rocks, they have hesitated to confirm their existence definitively. Nevertheless, if these discoveries ultimately confirm the existence of sponges during those ancient times, it would signify that animals existed long before we uncovered tangible proof of their presence. Number 2. The Gate of the Gods. In 1996, a local tour guide, José Luis Delgado Mamani, made a remarkable discovery near Lake Titicaca, which is the largest freshwater lake in South America. He stumbled upon an unusual structure known as Aramu Muru, often referred to as the Gate of the Gods. Since its discovery, Aramu Muru has been the subject of controversy regarding its origin and purpose, dating back over 4,000 years. The surrounding region, with its mountains and Lake Titicaca, was once inhabited by various ancient indigenous communities, including the Inca civilization, which was ruled by Pachacuti Inca Yupanqui. The Inca people believed that Lake Titicaca was the place where the world began and where spirits would journey after death. It is also believed that Aramu Muru served as a sacred site for Inca pilgrimages and worship, with stories suggesting that the doorway possessed supernatural powers. Aramu Muru stands at a height of 7 meters and is 7 meters wide, featuring a smaller door-shaped recess in its center. Despite limited knowledge about its origins, it is believed to predate the Inca civilization, with culturally significant legends about its purpose originating from various Native American communities. The prevailing mythology often portrays the doorway as a portal used for traveling to other realms. Some also believe that the door serves as a means for the gods to visit and oversee their domains. Visitors to Aramu Muru have reported feeling a sense of serenity when touching their foreheads to the door. Although Aramu Muru is widely thought to have existed before the Inca civilization, its name derives from an Inca legend. According to the legend, during the Spanish conquest, an Inca priest named Aramu Muru took a golden solar disc known as the Key of the Gods of Seven Rays from the Coricancha Temple in Cusco. He transported it over 450 kilometers to the stone doorway and placed the disc on the door, which acted as a portal. Allegedly, the doorway opened and the priest passed through it, disappearing. The Inca civilization was later invaded by the Spanish, resulting in the loss of their natural resources and the devastating impact of diseases like smallpox, contributing to the downfall of the empire in 1592. Number 1. Tartaria Tablets. The Tartaria Tablets, consisting of 3 artifacts, were unearthed by archaeologist Nicolae Viasa in 1961 at a Neolithic site located in the village of Tartaria, Romania. These tablets are approximately 2.5 inches in size and feature inscriptions on one side. Among them, 2 tablets are rectangular in shape, while the third is round. One of the rectangular tablets displays a somewhat unclear image, which includes a tree branch and a horned animal. Archaeologists have interpreted this scene as a depiction of a hunting scene. The other 2 tablets bear various abstract symbols, recognized as Vinca symbols associated with the Neolithic Turdas Vinca culture, dating back to around 2700 BC. Since their discovery, these tablets have sparked significant controversy. Some archaeologists argue that the Vinca symbols represent one of the earliest forms of writing and suggest an origin as far back as 5500 BC, potentially predating the Sumerian civilization. Since Nicolae Viasa's discovery, scholars have offered various interpretations of the symbols inscribed on the tablets. Some believe they may be linked to the Danube civilization, while others note their highly standardized and rectilinear shapes, similar to archaic writing systems. Despite the numerous theories proposed, the true nature of the writing on these tablets and their meaning remains a mystery. Notably, Wikipedia suggests suggest that if these symbols indeed constitute a form of writing, they would predate the earliest Sumerian cuneiform script and Egyptian hieroglyphs. As of now, the meaning and purpose of these enigmatic tablets remain elusive. That's a wrap on our list of the top 5 archaeological findings that will surprise you. Which one intrigues you the most? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-boggling content. Thanks for joining us today, and remember, the truth is out there. Until next time, stay curious.